I know your story. Going about your life, minding your own business, when suddenly something terrible creeps into your cozy corner of existence. Dark shadows at your window, a monstrous cry in the night, perhaps a horrible cry, too hideous to describe. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time, and you saw something you shouldn't have. And rather than forget, you chose to join us. Of course you did. The Shadow Scar Agency is the greatest fighting force in the Mosaic, after all. Our eyes are everywhere, scouring existence for the monsters that lurk in the darkest corners. Creatures we banished long ago, only to find them corrupting the worlds beyond the veil. Our agents leap through the veil of reality to protect people like yourself from dangers you could hardly comprehend. Each one was trained in ancient techniques by ninjutsu clans and taught mystical Mikyo by illustrious Dai Tengu, such as myself. You saw a glimpse of that training, didn't you? Flash of an arrow through the air, a dark figure emerging from the shadows. Or perhaps you witnessed something more raucous. Breath of red fire, beasts summoned from thin air, lightning crackling in the sky. We usually aren't supposed to make such a show, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. In the Steel Court Manor of Lady Heartright, we find our infiltrators amidst a scene that has gone a bit wrong. We find Finch and Eliza upstairs in the manor, while downstairs we find Slip and Kai trying to abscond with the crystalline core. Finch, Eliza has just shot the chandelier amidst the party goers. The glass and crystal chandelier begins to shatter and fall as shards of crystal begin to fall in the ballroom. Eliza, I'm assuming you were set in a position where this did not fall on you. You didn't shoot straight up. Yes?
I'm coming from the alcove. You know, the hidden, one of the many hidden alcoves along the wall.
Okay. You shoot this and the chandelier begins to fall. Roll me a d6, please, Eliza.
1d6. 4.
You see 4 people cut to ribbons below the chandelier. The part of the chandelier falls on them as this crystal and glass, this expensive chandelier, begins to fall, tearing people apart. Havoc on the dance floor as people are getting bloodied and the chaos begins to ensue.
4 people, that's like $800 million worth of people. These people.
It might be.
All right, that works.
Finch, are you in the ballroom right now?
I was at the edge of the ballroom about to head down to the gallery.
Okay. What are you looking at?
I think anything but the chandelier. I think the second that I have an idea of what's going on, that's my cover. So, not looking at the chandelier, probably heading down the stairs looking for anybody that might be blocking my path.
Okay. If you are frantically sort of running about trying to head downstairs, Raz, aka Erasmus, your handler, contacts only you. Here in your ear.
Finch, I need you to go to the study. We need to get names. We need to know who is at this gathering. I need you to do this. I know things are going wrong downstairs, but we still have a mission. Do you understand?
You got it. And I immediately wheel back around and sort of find my way into the flow of the crowd so I can head back towards the corridors that lead to the study. Because I identified that last time, I believe, so.
Okay. Rushing to the stairs, you find that there are no guards at the stairs. The distraction has apparently worked.
All right, I quickly ascend the stairs.
Okay.
Making my way towards the study, to my last knowledge of it.
All right. This place is huge. You run by several doors, making your way upstairs, and you can hear action happening down below as you do this. You find the door to the study. It is locked.
Okay, I am going to take out my lockpicks, and I am going to attempt to pick this lock.
Okay. I would like you to please make a... I believe this is going to be...
engineering?
Yeah, mind and engineering. Difficulty will be 3.
Mind and engineering.
Whoa, that's 5 successes. Hey. Very nice. Wow. You see this lock? You're through it in seconds. Do you smile a little bit? Were you expecting more of a challenge?
Just as planned.
Fair enough. You open the door to the study. Inside, you can see a lush study filled with books, and you can see there is, a heavy, beautiful-looking desk. All the furniture in here is gorgeous. Expensive stuff. There's probably like a pneumatic air system for delivering messages through the house as well. You can see that there's a it does look like there is a dumbwaiter, and you can see that there is quite clearly here what you would expect in a normal study. You have a desk, you have a chair, there's probably a sofa as well for reading, and a window. It's one of those bay type windows. You can there's probably like some padding along the window and a few cushions and things there, but it you can see like it has a beautiful view as well. It doesn't.
Gotcha.
And I imagine there is no balcony or anything, but there is a window that you can see the city.
Gotcha. I'm immediately going to be searching the desk for any kind of ledger or any kind of visible correspondence that I can relay back to Erasmus.
Okay, excellent. Let's have you make an awareness check. This will also be mind-based.
Awareness. It is 3 successes.
Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot to announce the successes beforehand. I think as you're looking, you find like a bunch of ledgers and things. You begin to look through it, and you're just kind of skimming, I assume, trying to find anything remotely helpful.
Yeah, and probably relaying it to Erasmus, hoping that he might spot something as well that he might be able to point out.
These look like regular records. This is standard business fare. This has nothing to do with the guests. There must be something hidden. Start looking for a safe or anything of that ilk.
Gotcha. Is there anything like a painting or anything ostensibly obvious that might be able to be moved for it to find a safe behind it?
Yes, there is a painting directly behind the desk. There is, I think that would be the only one in the room. You entered probably from the hallway, like the desk, the office desk would be on the left side, and on the right side would be the window. On the opposite side of the door would just be a library, like a bookcase.
Gotcha.
The painting is on the left, behind the desk.
All right, I'm gonna check behind the painting and see if I can find a safe or any concealed storage.
Sure. You check the painting. It feels firmly attached to the wall.
Okay, it doesn't swing away. I'm gonna take a look at the bookcase and see if there's anything, any kind of mechanism that might be attached to this bookcase.
Okay. An awareness check. Difficulty is going to be 4.
Oof. Nope, 2 successes.
2 successes. You start fumbling about with some books, looking for a switch or something. Nothing.
Guys, I'm coming up empty.
There must be a trigger. Something. Look around the room.
Okay, I'm looking around the room, sort of relaying it to him, seeing if he's able to spot anything through my eyes.
I'm not seeing anything. There has to be a safe here. Check the desk. Look in the desk. See if there's a switch.
Okay, I check under the desk to start with, and if I can't find anything there, I'll start checking the drawers, see if there's any switches hidden on the underside.
Okay. Give me mind and awareness. Difficulty 3.
It is 2 successes.
Okay. You find no switch on the desk. Trying to find something, anything. He says, all right, plan B. Time to get destructive. If it's not behind the painting, we're going to check behind the bookcase. Destroy your painting.
Was that destroy the painting?
Yes.
All right. I will take out my my concealed blade, which has the rending trait, which makes it better at destroying things, and I'll slash up the painting.
Okay. Yeah. As you begin to slash the painting, you're it's probably like a portrait of Lady Hartright's like family, and you're just slashing through it. Yeah. Well, she seems to be kind of horrible, so I don't know if it's worth any sort of apologies. But you begin to destroy this painting. Behind it, you see the wall. There's no safe there.
Okay, not behind the painting. All right, stop pulling all of the books.
All right. I'm just going to start dumping books onto the ground.
Yep. This is going to take you a minute. Downstairs, we have the chaos that is the ball. Eliza, you are currently witnessing chaos down in this ball. People are running all over.
That's more like it.
There do seem to be some people that are pointing towards you.
I'm pointing it to other people. If I see somebody pointing at me, I'll be like, ah!
Okay. Let's see. Eliza, I will take a body and stealth check, or you can make a performance check.
Does this constitute concealing my emotions or intentions from someone?
I think probably it would.
Then this is Viper Smile, my homeland ability. Presumably something that everybody here has. When trying to conceal your emotions or intentions from someone, you can choose to take 5 successes rather than rolling a performance check.
Okay.
Look over there! It's them! The shooter!
Okay. Yeah.
I
Several
synced him!
several of the guards looking a bit confused. You see this person saying, oh, I didn't do nothing. What are you talking about? No, I don't know what's happening. You can see them like tackling
into the crowd.
Yeah, several of the guards like tackle this person, and you can see they're just like beating them senseless like in the background.
That's more like it.
Are you doing anything else? What are you doing in the masquerade ball?
Well, I was supposed to create a distraction. I feel like I've sufficiently distracted.
It's all gone to hell here.
What's going on?
Right
you
now,
need me downstairs?
Finch is currently trying to find the information in the study. They've run into some problems. Downstairs.
You want I should go upstairs and help?
I think downstairs is the bigger priority right now.
Right.
See if you can
How's the
find a way
guard
down.
situation over by the downstairs? All them guards get over.
It seems
I mean, they
like
saw somebody to go beaten, and then they went beaten. So, is they still over there?
Make an awareness check for me, please, Eliza.
Yeah,
Mind and
I
awareness. Difficulty will be
awareness.
3.
Oh. Ooh. All right, here we go. Oh! Oh!
Wow.
I know
Okay, that's
exactly
6.
where I am.
That's 6 successes.
I can see sound.
Yeah, Eliza, you pick up that almost all of the guards are currently in the masquerade ball right now. You can see there's a few people that are trying to help with the chandelier and pull people out that have been injured. You can see that there's a few guards that are trying to like calm people down, and there's a few guards that have tackled this person that you have pointed out, and are just beating them senseless. And
as much as I want to stick around and watch that, I am gonna try and slink downstairs.
You do notice that there is one key figure missing, and this is that automaton that looked very dangerous.
I hate robots. All right, well, I don't got no eyes on the robot. Is it downstairs? Anybody got eyes on the goddamn robot?
Slip, Kai, do you respond?
No. I'm in the middle of stuff.
Okay.
Chronologically, when is this?
Yeah, this is happening pretty much like at the same time that Kai is absconded with the crystalline core.
No time. Do I see it or no? Because I'm not sure if I saw it.
You can make an awareness check for me. Mind and awareness. Difficulty will be 3.
Okay. Mind and awareness. Let me just double check my sheet real quick. Yeah. Sorry, there it is. So mind and awareness. My mind is 3. Awareness is 1, so that's 4d6.
That's a 4. You rolled a 4 F6. You can hit your
4.
macro. Basic 4.
There we go.
That is a 2. You have not seen the automaton that they are talking about.
No eyes.
All right, watch out, because that automaton could be anywhere. Could be heading up to the study, too.
Big trouble downstairs.
I'm slinking away back downstairs to the, where everybody needs me down there.
Okay. Finch, I need a roll from you. This is going to be how fast you can kind of clear this out. This is going to be... I think this will be body and athletics.
Body athletics?
Yep. And your roll here, I'm going to say the difficulty's 3 to do this quickly, and a fail will be slower.
Okay. It's going to be a fail.
Yeah, that was 1 success. Okay, it's taking you a while to clear out all these books. And you're doing the best that you can. There's a lot of stuff here. This is a big bookcase. It takes up like the whole wall. Even if you're just aiming for the shelves that are like easy to reach, it's still taking you a while to clear all this stuff off. and you can hear some noises. It sounds like from outside. It appears to be someone yelling. You don't recognize the voice.
Can I understand what they're yelling?
Yes. You hear them say,
Chandelier has collapsed downstairs. Where is Lady Hartright? I haven't been able to reach her.
I do not know.
Is that a robot? Is that a robot
Does in
voice?
fact sound like some sort of an automaton, yes.
I've got danger closing on my location, but I'm gonna keep at it for the time being.
Be careful. Change of plans. Eliza, can you please back up Finch?
Yeah, all right, sure. Just no big deal. Just so many goddamn stairs. Head back out into the ballroom, slink over into the up the staircase or whatever to get up to the. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You begin to rush up the stairs. Upon reaching the first landing, as the stairs curve back up to go to the second floor, you can see two figures right as you reach that first landing, just beyond the stairs.
Robot.
You can see the automaton appears to.
Goddamn knew it.
The automaton appears to be talking to like one of the constables that was at the party.
Can't hear what it's saying.
You heard something about like
Protect the study.
Just so you know, there's that robot's outside, and it's thinking it's gonna protect the study. So, you might have somebody inbound.
Need to buy some time,
You want me to buy some time?
if you can.
All right, hey, boss.
Yes,
Now?
do whatever you can.
All right, here we go. I want to begin combat.
okay.
Wait.
All right.
I'm not sure if I can use this in combat or if I can use it out of combat. Maybe you can tell me. It's called a Mikyo.
Yes,
and
you're
it's-
Mikyo. Your shinobi arts.
Can I use it outside of combat, or do I have to be inside of combat
course you
to
can.
use it? Oh, well then I don't need to go into combat. I'll just throw up a particle wall. That's my Mikyo. It's a particle wall. This is what it says. Throw up 6 small cubes of condensed matter up to 6 points within 50 feet. Each cubes expand to fill a 5-foot cubic area and count as cover with 10 vitality. After 10 minutes, the cubes dissolve.
Where are you placing this?
I'd like to form these cubes all the way around these people.
You're encasing them.
I would like to encase them in cubes. That's right.
Okay. Yes. All right. What does it look like? I mean, what does the wall look like?
They're kind of shimmery. They look a little shimmery, kind of like a mirage almost. They start out that way, kind of like the smoky, wet mirage on the horizon in the desert, and then they just get more and more congealed, and pretty soon they stop moving altogether and they become solid AF, and then they just start expanding into these large cubes all the way around these people. It happens slow at first, and you don't quite understand what's happening, and then all of a sudden, you're cubed.
Okay, you see this begin to happen, and you could. What is it? Does it have a sound? Does it make a sound when you do this?
If it does, it sounds only like the winds of the desert.
All right, fair enough. You hear some like muffled yelling in the wall. You've given yourself a small amount of time. You know that these aren't particularly sturdy.
No, they're not sturdy, but they will last for about 10 minutes if they don't get destroyed by then. So I relay this. I cubed a couple of people, so you know.
You might
Kid,
have bought
smart.
Finch a few seconds at least. If
Alright.
they break out of the wall, try and lead them away.
Yeah, can do. I get my guns out and just train the guns on it, just in case.
Yeah. Finch, you continue pulling down books. Eventually you find one that is locked sort of fairly tight.
All right, I pull on it. I try to activate its mechanism. What's the title of the book? Out of curiosity.
The Midnight Masquerade.
Ah.
Try and trip me up, will you?
No, great.
I'm not afraid to use the name of the show.
Hell yeah. But yeah, what does it open in the room? What does it trigger in the room?
Yeah, so the bookcase begins to slide. And behind, you can see another room there. It is about the same size as the study. And in this room, you can see several weapons, and you can see several bits of technology that look far too advanced for this world.
All right, I'm darting in there, and I'm looking for, again, documents, communications. I'm looking for paper, anything that is that I can snatch up quickly.
Excellent. Okay, make an awareness check. Difficulty is 3. Mind and awareness.
All right.
Okay. You don't know where to begin. You go into this place. I'm not going to say that you fail outright for this, but I'm going to say, again, this is taking you some time. Now, it's at this point, Eliza, that the wall begins to break down.
All right, well, I got the guns out, so you guys, you gonna hurry or what?
Meanwhile, downstairs, in the auction area, Kai and Slip. Kai, you found an alcove. Do you want to remind everybody what you did at the end of the last session?
All right. As I was running with a stolen, we'll just call it an artifact of some sorts that can disrupt the veil. I was running down the hall and I used my senses and noticed this creature. Before he can notice me, I said, Mikyo, kami no me, hidori. So I used my god's left eye to stay a step ahead in the future than the creature in front, or the yokai in front of us. I am holding this artifact, and I'm just keeping my eye on it, staying still in the shadows.
Okay. You can tell that this creature, which has been identified as a Futa Kuchijin, it appears to be searching for you. There is a dead body from one of the servers on the ground nearby. Kai, you are currently, or I'm sorry, Slip, you are currently trying to find Kai? Is that correct?
I was with him.
You were with him. Okay.
Yes.
So I think maybe a few steps behind Kai. Is there like a? I imagine you would see Kai probably begin the hand seals for the Mikyo.
Yes.
You know that Kai has begun a Mikyo and has activated the God Eye. I think your view is partially obscured. You didn't see the yokai right away, but now you've gotten a glimpse of it. You see the dead body on the ground, and Kai has sort of tried to push you just to the side out of the line of sight. Both of you are there. You can see that this creature has begun to look around. I need you both to make stealth checks for me. Body and stealth. You are getting a bonus for this. I'm going to make the difficulty 2.
Well, so the bonus is the difficulty downgrade? Okay. Stealth. This body and stealth. Okay.
My body is 1. My stealth.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I can use Inkyo on this, I
Inyo.
believe.
You could.
Inyo, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take another Inyo.
I said I could, but I
You
didn't say I'm
could.
going to.
Would you like to?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure? You've both
Well, I did
failed.
activate. I activate
I
my
succeeded.
left. I activate my left eye, and it says, I gain a +1 bonus to oppose the actions of the creature.
Absolutely, which I gave you. This is you went from a difficulty 3 down to a difficulty 2.
That wasn't said. Okay,
Then why
fine.
do I have a +1?
Right?
Huh? Because
Then why
you're
do
with
I
him.
also have a +1.
You're with him.
I see. Regardless, I shall humbly take it. Game Master, please do not hurt me. I have
You're using your
2
Inyo?
successes. No, I have 2 successes.
Oh, yes. Okay. Excellent. And Kai, would you like to use Inyo?
No.
Very well. So Kai, the yokai known as the Futakuchijin, which looks like a woman, but they're as soon as they turn their head, you notice that there is another very irregular, huge mouth on the back of their head, sort of peeking through their hair with a long tongue. It probably darts out and licks some of the blood from the victim on the floor as they begin to walk around. You are pressed up against an alcove here, right near the kitchen, and you can see, or not the kitchen. Was it the kitchen? This was
Yes. The service kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. The kitchen. This creature sort of is looking around a little bit, and then you can see like the mouth sort of on the back of its head as this creature is looking around ahead of it. It's also looking behind as well, and the tongue darts around a little bit, and you can see the mouth start to turn towards you. What are you doing here? Looks like you have something that belongs to us.
Okay. I immediately wait. This slips with me, right?
Yep. Just a few
Okay.
steps behind you.
I will throw the device towards Slip.
Okay, you throw the crystalline core, this like 30-pound thing. Ugh.
I mean, I don't have to throw it if Slip is with me. I'll just pass it to him.
Okay. Slip, I assume you grab this?
Correct.
Okay.
If he gives it to me, I have to take it. I presume I am no longer in stealth or hidden.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you, but Kai has done this. Kai, I don't think that you were doing this stealthily, right? You just kind of threw it.
It'll look. I mean, if I was in an alcove, it'll look like I was turning around and putting it in the alcove.
Let's do a stealth
I
check.
have no idea. Yeah.
Let's do a stealth check. Let's see if Slip has noticed here.
Oh, Slip or me? Do the stealth
No,
check.
you are doing it, Kai, because you're
Okay.
passing it to Slip.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this is also difficulty 2 because of your Gaza.
Yeah, you're 5.
So body and stealth.
Okay.
Yep, that is 3 successes. Okay. Yeah, Kai has managed to slip the crystalline core to you, Slip. And Kai, what do you do? This creature has noticed you.
Look, how far away is this creature? 50 feet?
Before we continue.
No, maybe 30 feet.
Okay.
It's not just myself here, but my clones too. So I would probably let a clone take it, so I am free, even though we are the same.
Okay.
All right. So I have a. The question is, are we in combat or no? We're still out of
Not
combat.
yet.
Okay. I
Depends
will
on
take
what
a
you do.
moment to backstep into. Okay, how's the lighting in this area?
Not like it's not like super bright. I imagine it's probably, you know, it's like a nice. I mean, this is like a really nice basement, so it probably has that like wine cellar, you know, kind of atmosphere. So it's not super well lit. You know, there's lights, but it's not super bright.
Then I will backdash into a direction opposite of Slip, because they don't know Slip is there. And I will take time to focus.
Okay. This Futakujijin, this yokai that stands before you, sees you sort of dart back, I guess, and will say, "Where is the device? You will answer me, or I will eat your fingers. Maybe I will eat them anyway."
Okay. Let's see. What I will do is I'm going to try to stealth to get, well, you said it has a mouth on the back as well. Does it have eyes on the mouth, or is it just a mouth?
Nope, it's just the mouth.
Okay, I will try
teeth,
to.
I mean, imagine if the mouth was like it's the whole back of the head.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, and a tongue, like a really long tongue was coming out.
As much as I want to take this thing on, I do want Cartwright to get what she's owed. I'm going to say one of my comrades has an ability. They can clone devices. I took this to lead Cartwright away, but they have the device.
Okay, you are trying to lie to this person, this creature. Yeah, this will be a. I will take spirit and performance, or manipulation, I guess.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty will be 3.
Spirit and manipulation. Okay. Is it 4 a success?
Yes,
Ooh.
4 is a success.
All right.
So that's 3 successes. The creature looks at you. Where is the device?
The auction. You can still make it if you rush. Cartwright, and there's a large gentleman there.
This creature steps closer to you. If you are lying to me, I will know. And then I will find you and do far worse things to you.
It's not the first time I've heard that. You must hurry. They have a buyer. Look for a red mask with teeth. There you'll find your answer.
The creature stops as you say this and turns towards you. It looks with its human face and then turns its mouth and it begins to lick its teeth. Red mask.
That's all I saw.
You have fallen prey to deception. That is the Phantom Minister.
Friend of yours or enemy?
Ask him for yourself.
Well, that's where the device was.
Creature
If you want
points
it, you
back behind you. Maybe just, off to your side behind you. Further down the hall, Slip, you notice the man in the red mask that was bound by your shackles is free and is looking around wildly.
During this time, while he's talking, would I have had a free moment to regain
Absolutely.
a key point?
Absolutely.
Then that is what I was doing.
Very well.
Okay, so man,
Remain
the
in
one
the
that was shackled by me is free.
The person in the red mask that identified themselves as the Phantom Minister
Mm.
that was shackled by Slip
Mhm.
has
It was me.
apparently
It was me.
gotten free.
It was him who shackled him.
Yeah, I spirit shackled, but got it.
Yes.
All right.
You can see this person down the hall. They look a bit wild for a second, and then they see what's going on. And they begin to walk towards you.
Did Finch ever give us our weapons or no? Or give me my weapons or no? I cannot remember.
I think that Finch did, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. All right.
Finch, can you confirm?
I don't recall us doing that, but it was a priority.
We can assume that you
Don't know
did
if
it.
we
It
got
was
to that
part of
point.
your plan. I think.
Yeah, well,
I think there was a moment that you. It was very brief. I think it was like one sentence or something that you said that you did it.
and yes, it was like meet with me in the bathroom or something like that, or I'll leave it in the store for you in the bathroom. Was the plan?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
That was a big part of your plan, so I don't want to take that away from you.
Yeah.
Well. How far away is this?
The Phantom Minister is probably 50 feet away from you.
Okay. I take time to focus again.
How far?
50 feet.
I wait.
Okay.
Yeah, I focus, and I just keep. I turn my head slightly, but I keep both of them in my peripherals.
Okay. You hear this voice from down the hall.
The crystalline core. Where did you take it? Give it to me, and I will allow you to survive.
Okay. I will. Now, down the hall towards from the auction is where this phantom person is, right? Because they were coming from the auction.
Yes.
And
Sandwiched between them.
right, and the Futakujin is blocking the way, or they or did they
Futakujin
move
is
forward?
sort of slowly walking forward from the kitchen towards you.
Okay, cool.
You are pressed in an alcove. You're basically sandwiched between them. On one side, you've got the Phantom Minister. On the other side, Futakujin.
Mm.
Are they both creatures 50 feet apart or farther?
So the Phantom Minister is 50 feet behind you, getting closer.
Mm,
Futakujin is probably about 25 feet ahead of you.
okay. In that case, you hear from the corner. Mikyo! Fukai Kiri! I'm going to use Deep Fog again, which is my Mikyo that creates. One moment. It creates a fog bank in a 50-foot radius area within 100 feet from myself, which obscures anything in it. Characters in this fog cannot see anything beyond 25 feet. My allies and me are unaffected. The fog persists for 10 minutes.
Very well.
I try making this for a break so that we can dodge and leave past the two-mouth person.
Okay, so how are you doing this to let Kai know? What are you doing?
I mean, if I see it, I know exactly where it's happening.
Right, but you've got a direction to go, right? So how are you doing this?
Well, if we worked together before, I would know the closer the targets are, the easier it is for them to probably spot us. So on that note, once I see the fog, I'll activate my Mikyo as well. And I will do another spirit shackle. But on this side, I will do it to the Futakuchi-jin.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You said this earlier and it didn't register. This was Kai's ability, the spirit shackle.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I thought that was Slip's ability.
Yeah, Slip has fog.
Yeah. Okay, so
Concealment.
you're going to do the spirit shackle on the Phantom Minister again?
No,
Right,
the Futakuchi-jin, because the Phantom Minister is 50 feet away, which is going to have a harder time seeing us if, I guess, the check goes through.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Spirit shackles. What is the...
You need the text?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Oh my god. It here we go. I'm just gonna post it in anything so everyone can see it. At 50 feet. There you go. So I make a focus check to shackle a character within 50 feet who fails to oppose resistance checks until they make a resistance check against your focus check.
Okay. So...
Against my focus check. Okay. What was that?
Okay, so you got to be difficulty 4 on your focus check. I just got 4 successes.
Okay. So I just roll spirit focus?
Yep.
Okay. Spirit, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Okay.
Hey, you just got it. 4 successes. The spirit shackles shackle the Futakuchi-jin. And now we enter combat as you try to make a break for it. Okay. What are each of your movement speeds?
40.
My movement speed is 55.
Okay. We are in combat right now. Let's do some initiative. Who among you has the highest awareness?
I have a 2.
I have a 1.
Okay. So, Kai, you'll be making the awareness check for the initiative.
Okay. And we use mind and awareness for this, right?
Is it including mind or just awareness for this first part, by the way?
I'm pretty sure it's mind and awareness.
So in that case, I would have 4, not 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then you should make this right. Because I'm 3. Oh.
So you want me to make a mind awareness check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. So it actually says the character with the highest awareness skill base in each group makes the check. So it's
Skill
purely,
base.
yeah, it's the
Okay.
skill base. So whoever's got the highest awareness skill base makes the check.
So are we still rolling mind with it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what was the difficulty? Sorry. Gotta remember to ask that before I roll.
I think you failed, but let me see. I might roll bad. 2.
Oh, I make it.
So you make it. You guys go first. And the way that it works is you kind of switch back and forth between groups, and you decide which one of you goes first in your group.
And we have a 1 movement, 2 actions.
Correct.
Okay. Since they only know that I'm here, I would assume that Slip would go first.
What would you like to do?
If they only know that Kai is there, I would try and use an assassinate action.
On whom?
The Futakuchijin.
Okay. You are considered hidden from your target, or they do not suspect you mean them harm. You are within 50 feet, and you are unarmed or wielding a weapon with the loud trait. You can take the assassinate action to kill them silently. Do you have a weapon without the loud trait?
Correct. I have a silenced pistol in my concealed holster.
Okay. I need a stealth check, and this is going to be difficulty 2.
Okay. So that's a 3 I have, so... Oops. I apologize. I cannot see wearing sunglasses.
Oh, believe me, I have to get this close to the screen with this thing on.
0
Refills.
successes. Okay.
Dang.
Now, that was for one of my clones.
Okay.
Which can all make actions. Apparently. Let me double check. So create 2 silent duplicates adjacent to you. On an action, you can make each duplicate move appear to take an action.
One is out of that though because they have the crystalline core.
One is holding the device.
Correct. Well, one shall try.
Yeah, that's 4 successes. Do your clones get your weapons too?
Apparently. I mean, like, we can raw this if you want. So it says, as an action, you can make each duplicate move and appear to take an action. They can defend against actions using your athletics, but they only have 1 vitality. And disappear after 10 minutes.
Makes
So
sense.
I don't know if they get your weapons as well.
I think I'll give you that it says appear to take an action. So maybe perhaps they don't do damage.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Is that what you want to do? Okay, so the clone is gonna.
I mean, it's not what I want to do. I want to win.
I want to
is it
win
you
role
doing-
play. I want to win.
Is it you doing this or your clone doing this?
I've already rolled for myself before that saying
okay.
I have a clone. So this is my clone.
Okay, the clone rushes up with a silenced pistol, and you can see that the Futakujijin does not see this until it's too late. The clone rushes up and begins to fire the pistol, but there's nothing there. The Futakujijin sort of looks bewildered as this happens. What are you doing?
You have a movement. So.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a movement. So.
Oh, in that case, I'm still going to move. I'm going to move as far as I can to the exit. The clone that has the item is also going to follow me, and the clone that fired the gun is going to stay put just on the outside of the fog wall, as I don't believe these creatures can see inside the fog. So he's going to wait and maybe try and soak an attack as we leave.
Okay.
He just has both hands in pockets. Well,
Very
one
well.
hand in a pocket.
You're making a
his gun
beeline
out.
for the exit.
Correct.
Yeah, this is. So I imagine there's probably like a like where there'd be the service entrance, and that's probably the closest exit to you.
And I'll be going there.
Okay. You begin heading towards that. I don't think you can make it all the way there. I'm going to say probably next turn you can probably leave. But I'm going to say you almost get to the exit. Okay, now we switch to the other side of the combat, which is going to be it's going to be the Phantom Minister's turn. Phantom Minister is going to try and break free from the shackles.
Nope. The Futakuchi-jin is in shackles.
Oh, I'm so
minister's
sorry.
outside the fog wall.
Yeah. He's outside the fog. The Phantom Minister is going to say... A member of the Tante clan, then.
Interesting. And then he says, Mikyo. And he begins to what is your most powerful desire, Kai?
Me or Slip?
Kai.
Okay, so
Phantom Minister saw you, didn't notice Slip.
all right, how does the fog work?
You are considered hidden.
Okay, what kind of what is the skill trying to do? I'm sorry, I understand my desire, but there's reasons why I'm asking this. Just because
glimpse the most powerful desire of a character within a certain range. Now, it's normally too short, but this Phantom Minister is using their turn to rush towards you, and they glimpse the most powerful desire of a character within 25 feet.
they don't have to see me.
Does not say so.
Okay. Well, I'm a kleptomaniac, I guess. Stealing the most expensive thing in the world, in the worlds. having access to some of the most rare relics.
Okay. So he says, Michio, and he does some familiar sort of hand seals, and you all you recognize that this person knows hand seals, and immediately you hear Erasmus say, "Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad.
Is he a rogue agent?
Must be." And then you hear, "Maybe Hollow Eye? This is very bad. Very bad. They're using a Korumaku clan technique." And then the Phantom Minister says, "I can give you your greatest desires. You seek wealth. You seek artifacts. Lady Heartright is my pawn. I can give them to you. I can give you all that you desire. Break away from the agency. Live free. Unrestricted by their rules. Now is your chance before you fall into their traps."
Is there a check of resistance from this, or does it just randomly happen?
This is up to you. What you want to do.
I mean, clearly I'm not going to go with this.
Okay.
I mean, if there's a check, then I mean, it makes, well, if they're rushing for it, they still don't know where I am physically. I will fight with this. I'll stop in my tracks from running. And maybe his words will like start to rub the back of my brain for a bit, but when I hear our contact, maybe I hear my contact in the background like, no, this is bad. I'll kind of shake it off, and I'll think about my comrades more than anything, and I will try to resist this person's.
Okay. So he begins searching through the fog with his last action. He's just kind of
is feeling about in the fog, trying to find you. That I'm going to make a check for, and this will be versus your stealth. So please make a body and stealth check, and I'm gonna add a 1. I'm gonna add 1 to this for his difficulty. Okay, that's 5 he's got to beat. All right. He's searching wildly through the fog, and he does not seem to find you. It is your turn.
I will then get low to the ground, and I will use my movement first to head toward Slip's direction, because we have clear visibility in this fog.
Okay, you're just trying to book it out of there.
I mean, stealthily. I'm not gonna make like the loudest noises, but yeah, I'm running really fast. I rip off my the mask because I'm just like, this is. I mean, the cover's blown and all this stuff. So now I just run towards Slip. Yep.
Okay, you begin to rush towards Slip. It is now the Futakuchijin's turn.
Wait, I have 2 actions though, right?
Yeah, I assumed you're using all of your movement to
Oh, if I'm using.
You can use
I
movement.
thought we only got 1 movement.
Well, you have dash as a possible action.
Oh, then yeah, that's like 80 feet. Then if I'm gonna be doing all that,
Okay.
I mean if that's for 2 actions is 80 feet, but if I do a third, that's an extra 40 on top of that.
You have
How far away?
40-foot speed?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. It's it's one of the quirks I have. Light-footed. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And it gives you me an extra 10 feet.
Okay, very
Increase
nice.
your speed by 10.
All right. I'm going to say you can probably make it all the way to the entrance. You make it past Slip.
If that's the case, I believe I was closer and have a 55-foot speed. But
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. You are both very fast.
Yeah. My whole thing is stealth and
Okay.
and getting up close to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm still holding the shackles. I mean, until they make a resistance check as well.
Okay. Very well. You are basically at the service entrance. Slip, I think you are also probably a bit outside at this point, if your speed is 55. And then the Futakujijin will try to break the shackles.
What should we do? Perhaps an ambush.
We should probably make it back to the others. The clone's not gonna last long.
Very well.
Okay, and this is a resistance. Okay.
It says, I think I have a difficulty for you. Give me 1 second. Make a focus. Make a resistance check against my focus check, which is 3.
Well, you roll, yeah. So they got 4. They got 4 successes.
Okay, then they break.
Yeah. Spirit shackle's broken. That's 1 action. And this creature is like,
Where did they go? I am unsure. There is too much fog. I lost track of them. Check the exit. It's the only way they would be going. I will check the rear to see if they left that way.
and the Futakuchijin will try and head towards the exit. They are much slower than you. They were closer. And,
They were 20 feet,
yeah.
25 feet away from.
Yeah. And does your fog follow you, or does it just is it cast where you cast it?
In a place.
Yeah, yeah.
And that place is, yes, 50
So
feet.
basically, the kitchen was covered in fog. I'm gonna say the creature's gonna have to make an awareness roll just to get out. It's slower than you, but it was closer to the exit. I'm gonna make just
one of my clones is standing in wait with the gun out.
Oh yeah, that thing is right next to it.
Okay. I rolled an awareness check just to see if they would find their way out. And I got one success. Give me a stealth check. And let's see, that'll be the difficulty it's got to beat. Stealth and body.
Myself?
Are they ignoring
Yes.
the clone?
The clone? Well, they just saw that the clone tried to shoot it and nothing happened. So I'm imagining that they are.
2 successes.
Okay. It cannot find the exit on its turn. It's not able to catch you. What are you doing, Slip? Well, actually, new round. Who wants to go first?
I think Slip's going. You're the one holding the, well, your clone is holding the device.
Okay. In that case, myself, my clone, shall go ahead. I shall use my comm tattoo to reach out to the others and say we have secured a device. We need to exfil. We need to hide this. One of you has a container, yes?
The portal.
And the portal.
Finch. Eliza, do you respond?
Yeah, I mean, I'm over here with my guns on these folks in the cubes. Yeah, what you want?
We need to leave.
Yeah, don't got to tell me twice.
Working on it.
Finch, we need your abilities. We have something that they want really bad. And Slip may be in danger once we leave this area.
Working on it.
Where should we meet?
I don't know, at the exit. Can you guys get out of there?
We are at the door. We shall meet at the fountain.
All right, let's go.
Okay. You communicate and try to book it out of there.
Correct.
I think I'm going to ask for an athletics check to see how fast you can go.
Okay.
This will be difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Athletics is
Body and
maybe
athletics.
Body.
Okay, that's 2d6. No.
Okay. You got one success. This is just determining if you can basically escape the combat in this situation. I'm gonna say that this Futa Kujijin and the Phantom Minister are too close, and you are not able to completely escape yet. But we are gonna switch to the other group.
I would have. Okay.
Finch, Eliza, the wall starts to crumble down. You can see this automaton is loading up like a steam-powered fist and punching through the wall that you've made.
I hate robots. You done in there?
Am I able to collect the documents that Raz is after?
I'm going to need some initiative first. Which of you two has the higher awareness skill?
I got 4.
In the awareness
I also
skill
have-
alone, not your stat.
In awareness is just in awareness. I got 2.
Just 1 in awareness.
Okay, so
And 3 mind.
Eliza, go ahead and roll mind and awareness then.
So 4.
Okay. They got 0 successes. Okay, so your group is going first. Which of you would like to go first to determine the start of this combat?
Well,
You decide it. It could be trying to get the documents first, or it could be Doing something.
I get.
Some other harebrained scheme.
Yeah, we ought to get them documents.
Maybe I try and get the documents first so I can rendezvous as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we ought to do that.
Okay.
All right.
I still got my guns out.
I need an awareness, mind and awareness, please, Finch.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is 2 successes. I'm going to say that you have probably found where it is. I imagine there's like a file cabinet that's here, but it's not the quintessential, like 1970s looking sort of metal filing cabinet that you imagine when you see like a filing cabinet in your head. I think this is sort of a more futuristic one. There's probably maybe some sort of device that has a database that comes up or something. And now you have to search through the database.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to say that is one of your actions. And now you still have another action. It's going to be to look through the database, or would you like to do something else?
I'm going to look through the database.
I figured. Always like to give you the option, though. So I think this will be... I will take mind and... I'll take engineering or... Yeah, I think mind and engineering, probably.
You got it.
Okay, that's 3 successes. You are able to find several bits of information. I'm going to send stuff to you in a DM on Discord.
Great. Raz, I think I got it.
There is no response from your handler.
He's probably taking a leak. He'll be back.
That is good news. We must rendezvous now.
Yeah, we're trying. Still got the guns out. Itching to shoot this robot.
Okay. So that's your turn, Finch, is effectively you've gotten this information from this database. There's some kind of a way to download it that was available to you. Now there is the
Steampunk USB.
There is the constable and the automaton to deal with. The automaton is going to go first. The wall,
of course it is,
has been destroyed. The automaton will... You see a bunch of steam like come off of it. Yeah, as it has various pistons. It doesn't look very fast, if that makes you feel better. It's going to use a movement and a dash to actually rush towards you. So it's going to use a movement and one of its actions to get towards you, Eliza. Yeah, it rushes probably down to that first landing. And it's going to get within melee range of you. It will, of course, then try to punch you with one of its brass fists. You can make...
All right.
You can make, as you are defending, I believe this will be athletics or melee to defend.
I'll roll the athletics one to duck out of the way.
Okay. So athletics and body. 4 successes. Okay. It has to beat that. It does not. It throws a very heavy fist. It punches the wall, chipping the wood and like splintering the wood. It cracks the wood nearby, and it just throws probably like a hook into the wall, and almost hits the probably there's like a window at that landing. And it doesn't hit the window, but it hits the wood that frames it right near you. And it is now your turn. That was all his actions.
You ain't never taken my job. I start blasting.
Okay. You're going to fire your pistols close range. Melee range?
Do I get a debilitating thing for that?
Let's find out. I am not sure.
Does it debilitate me somehow?
It's a pistol, I would assume it has close quarters. Let me look at my sheet.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. Let's see. Pistol. Highly concealable, loud, unrelenting. It just has up to 100-foot range. Let me see.
I think the pistol does have melee range trait on it.
It doesn't.
That's what I have on my sheet, but I don't know if that melee means like pistol whipping someone.
It has a 100-foot range. I think you're fine. It doesn't say otherwise.
All right. I take both of these guns and I push them up against the robot's dumb little robot face and I start blasting.
Okay.
Is that a marksmanship? How does that work?
So I think this will be a melee because it's in melee range of you.
Oh.
So normally you do a marksmanship, but I think that's going to be for ranged attacks, and you're in melee range right now.
All right with me. How many successes I need?
4.
All right, here we go. Oh, I only got the 1.
Yeah. The pistols fire, and you miss on this attack.
Oh, no.
It's going to use one of your actions. You still have another and a movement.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Do I take a penalty for doing it again?
No, you don't.
All right, here we go. Rolling bones. Oh, I only got the 1 success.
3 for the automaton. Another miss. As the pistols fire and you miss both close range shots. I think the automaton just kind of
bounce right off.
Well, I think it just turns like in a weird way. Like, you know, it does that thing where it like rotates its torso or something and you just
it ain't
miss.
Supposed to move like that. Yeah.
Okay. Constable. The constable is also going to try and attack. You can see him pull out a truncheon.
Oh, man.
And will rush over towards you.
Uh-huh.
And I need athletics.
Same thing, athletics?
Yeah, or melee.
All right. It's 3 successes.
They have very little chance of hitting you. Nope, they got 1 success. They rush up, tries to strike at you with the truncheon. Just a hard thud against probably the bay windows framing as well. Missing.
Hey, watch out. You almost hit me.
Stop right there! Then they'll try and attack again. 1 success on this. Yeah, defend. Okay, yep, that's 3 successes.
So many successes.
New round. Who's going first?
Well, that ought to be you.
All right. I'm going to make my way into the corridor. Is there any way I can make it to my ally in 1 move? I've got 40 feet of movement.
I think it's probably going to take you 2. Like, you'll have to use movement and a dash.
Sure, I'll use movement and a dash. If I merge into the corridor, is anyone aware of my presence, or could I be considered hidden to attempt an assassination?
Yeah, they are not aware of your presence.
All right. I think in terms of sizing up one or the other, I'm going to try and assassinate the constable to take him off the...
Okay.
Take him off the board.
Sure. Alrighty. Okay, so this is... you have a weapon without the loud trait?
Yep.
Okay.
Do indeed.
Yep.
So it's a stealth check, I think.
Stealth against the target's awareness. Okay.
And now, if I'm hidden, do I get a +2 bonus, or am I misunderstanding that?
I think you do. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'll let you.
An enemy that is hidden gains a +2 bonus to interact with you physically. This makes them perceived. I guess so. I think you do have a bonus.
For an assassinate? Fantastic. So that's gonna be 6 dice.
Okay. They get 3.
Got a bad
2 successes.
bad day. 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, how do you do this?
I think I'm gonna do this unarmed, if that's all right, because I don't think I want to murder this person. So I'm going to sneak up, wrap my arm around the person's throat, and drag them back in a sleeper hold, and just quickly pop them on the skull and drop them.
So
Take him out of the fight.
I don't know if there is a non-lethal assassinate.
All right, I stab him. That's fine.
No, there is. Oh,
There is?
never mind. Sorry.
Where is it?
I was looking under choke. After
Yeah,
3
so that's
successful
a
consecutive
grapple
choke
action.
actions.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah, that's
grapple
when you're
action.
grappled. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, you used to do this for a living, right? Or you used to steal
That's
stuff.
true.
Never mind.
Hang on. There's one thing that might stop this. Let me just double check.
Oh, it's the threat rating.
Yeah. I gotta just double check. Nope, you're good.
I'll just say here, the assassinate check says. It just says you instantly kill the target. Well, there you go. All right.
Yep.
Okay. So, I come up from behind, place a hand over his mouth, and I rapidly plunge a knife into his.
Oh my
just
God.
below where his throat is several times as I drag him backwards.
Yeah, it's just that.
Prison
It's
style.
just that horrible stabbing right in the neck.
Went from passive to brutal. Love it.
I'll let him live. Never mind.
Yeah, the constable like holding their neck, trying to hold the blood in, looking back at you. You are now perceived, and
He's just sleeping. He'll wake up. He's just sleeping.
the constable's like trying to like hold the blood into and they just fail miserably and fall to the ground.
All the thoughts of his home life and his children all flashing before his eyes, and his final moments, every regret he's ever had.
And
I feel nothing.
yeah.
He'll be fine.
No reaction.
it is now the automaton's turn. So the automaton has noticed you now, and I think it's going to continue its attack. It saw the pistols, and that was more of a threat right now. The automaton will.
In theory.
Yeah. The automaton's going to try and strike at you, Eliza.
All right. It can try. I got 4 successes.
5 successes.
No way. Really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's rolling 4 dice. I got 2 6s.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I got 2 6s and a 4. The damage here. Are you wearing any armor?
Yes. No. Not. No armor.
This is going to be.
I don't need no wussy armor. I'm immune. I built up an immunity.
Sorry, I lost the page. Where did it go? This is going to be 3 damage. And this is considered a heavy strike.
So I take 3 damage?
No, hold on. Oh. So you actually are supposed to take a -2 penalty to your melee check
Oh.
because of this. Regardless, though, it is a hit. You take 3 damage to your vitality.
Ow!
As you feel this
Why?
like thunderous punch probably like hits you into the stomach. And then it's gonna do it again. This time it's gonna try and disarm you.
That's 3 successes.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you succeed. This is I got 2 successes.
Don't take
Okay.
my guns.
Yeah, it's trying to like chop your wrist to like make you drop your guns, and you're able to just pull back before it hits you. Its motions are kind of, you know, like very robotic, obviously. So it's kind of like turning in like 90-degree angles and stuff like that. It's maybe a little bit easier to predict, but the punches that definitely hurt. And that is going to be it for its turn. New round. Or I'm sorry, yeah, it is a new. It was already a new round. Finch, it's your turn. Or no, it's Eliza's turn. Eliza's turn.
I would like to shoot it. Can I shoot it?
You can absolutely try.
If I pulled back from trying to get my guns, can I shoot it with marksmanship?
You can use movement. Absolutely.
All right, I'll use movement and just back away a little bit. Not on account of I'm scared, but on account of I want to get a better shot on it so I can kill it. Not because I'm scared, because I'm not scared of no robot or nothing. Ever. That's a wow.
5.
2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah. The automaton got 2. So yes, that is a hit.
Ooh, all right. Now is that only with one of the guns, or do I fire both of them at the same time?
So when you take the attack action, you make a single attack with up to 2 weapons you are wielding, or with 2 unarmed strikes.
Up to 2 weapons.
Yep. Against up to 2 characters within range. To do this, you make either a marksmanship or melee check for each attack against the same number of athletics or melee checks from the targeted character. On a successful attack, you may apply the effects of the attack. There are 3 different attacks: strike, shove, disarm. Which would you like to do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna strike him. I'm shoot him, right? So,
Okay.
do I roll for each one?
Yes, you roll for each one.
All right, so I'll roll again for the other gun. That is 2 successes.
4 successes. So 1 hit.
All right. Well, pow!
This is a loud, and what was your other stuff for that weapon?
Unrelenting.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Characters defending against this weapon cannot use the melee skill to block the attack. Got it. Okay. And what's the damage?
It's 3 damage per pistol, so 3 damage total.
Okay. You hear like a ping against this creature. You've left a furrow, but it doesn't look like it's done a lot of damage. This automaton is armored.
Well, how many actions I got left?
1.
I moved, I shot. Do I have 1 action left?
1 action left.
Is there any way that I could find some sort of weakness on this thing? I do hate robots, so
yeah, there's a lot of different actions that you can take. You can use a skill, which is I think what you're looking for here. And I think this will be, what would you like to try to use?
well, I suppose I'd like to use awareness or potential knowledge.
I will take either.
All right, I'll take awareness.
Okay. I'm gonna say this is difficulty 3.
Only got the 1 success.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're trying to find a weak spot on this thing, but Things are just too hectic in the middle of this fight. You can't figure it out. Okay.
Yeah. It's real pissed off.
I think this is a new round now. And who would you like to go first?
It's gonna be Flip.
All right. I'm going to activate my Mikyo to use my Seal of Repossession to summon my rifle from my container in order to quickly access it rather than having to go, delicately putting it on the ground and unpacking it and everything. So I'll summon my rifle to my hand, and I'm going to take a shot at this thing with my other action, trying to see if I can punch through its defenses.
Okay. Now, you used Inyo last time.
I did indeed use Inyo last time.
Just to be clear, we had Kai use Inyo.
No, I didn't use it.
Okay. I think Eliza used Inyo last session, and so did Slip. Is that correct?
Die.
Yeah, no, I don't think I used any Inyo. I think I asked about it, and then I didn't
it was
do it.
Finch. Finch used Inyo last
Finch
session.
used. I think Finch was the only one who used Inyo.
The only one?
I used Inyo.
I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah, I didn't use mine. You were trying to get me to. I said no.
Okay. All right, fine.
I don't recall the context in which I used it, but I did use it.
Yep. Okie dokie. Let's see. You have summoned your rifle. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try and plink it.
Okay, you're trying to play Plinko.
That is 3 successes.
Okay, and let's see. One success from this. That's awful. Jeez. Okay, what's the damage?
That is 5 damage from the rifle.
What?
And it has the unrelenting trait as well. I don't know if that's important or not, but
it does. So whenever you're rolling that, just let me know, because I do have to roll differently. So whenever anybody has unrelenting trait on a weapon, just make sure to let me know, because I have to roll for the defense differently. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And
the
in the
rifle goes off, and ping. You see a bunch of steam shooting out.
I'll have your gears for garters.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The automaton's turn. I think. Did you go down the stairs, Eliza?
I went.
You were on a landing, so like,
I
where
went
did you
up to where. Oh, you mean where I backed up to look at the?
Yeah, because
I would have backed up to wherever I could have. So if it meant going downstairs, I would have.
Yeah, so you were at a landing. Finch was partially up the stairs, killing that constable.
Yeah.
The automaton was with you on the landing, and there was that window, that sort of like bay window that was there.
Yeah.
And then you had the stairs going down. So I imagine
if I'd
you
have
went
backed
down.
up, it would have been down the stairs, I'm sure.
Okay.
Just a bit, though, not all the way.
All right. So, yeah, the automaton's going to attack Finch then.
Oh.
Wait, I regret everything.
Finch, the automaton like turns, like 180 degrees on with its torso, and the legs like follow thereafter and like boom, 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 rush over towards you with its movement, and then it this is bad. This is very bad. 6 successes to attack you.
So, what do I roll in opposition to that?
That's either athletics or melee.
Athletics or melee.
Defend.
Sorry, my sheet has just freaked out. That is gonna be. I'm gonna roll athletics. Who knows? I could quad crit. It's possible.
You got 4.
mean,
that was good.
Halfway.
Not enough. Yeah, you get clonked hard by this heavy strike of this creature, and you are going to take 4 damage. Are you wearing any armor?
I'm not wearing armor.
Yeah. Ooh, the creature hits you probably like in the ribs. You probably feel something crack a little bit. And
You don't need none of that wussy armor. You're good. Just rub some sand on it. You'll be fine.
and then it's gonna try and hit you again.
Good.
3 successes. You've got 4. You dodge out of the way of this one. I don't know how. Maybe the creature's rotation was, you saw it rotating as you were like double over in pain. But it swings a hook over your head, missing you.
We might have to run on this one.
Okay. It's your turn, Eliza. Is it Finch's turn? I lost track.
No, I think you had the turn where you
You shot it with the rifle. Yeah, it's Eliza's turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. I actually am wearing a wussy vest. That's all right. I don't count it. It's fine. I probably took it off. It makes me sweaty. I'd like to shoot the robot. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. This is marksmanship, so I'm rolling 4 dice for 2 successes.
2 successes.
Do I make it or break it?
Good question. I think you do. I mean,
Good. I'd like to shoot with the other gun as well on the same action because I got 2 of them out.
I imagine since you're the aggressor, you get the success there.
That's
okay.
2 successes.
Zero successes on the second one.
Oh shit!
Ping, ping, ping. You strike the creature with your weapons there. Again, leaving furrows. You can see that this creature. I mean, it's armored. It's metal. So
Yeah.
you're doing damage, but not as much as you think.
Ah, well, it's 3 damage each, and I hit both of them, so it's
Okay.
6 from me.
Yep.
Now the robot, the automaton, the job stealer, is in betwixt us. Is that right?
Yes. I imagine at this point you're shooting up through the railing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, how's that window looking? What floor am I on? Could I
Second floor.
feasibly jump out? We're only on the 2nd floor.
High ceilings
Sarah.
though. The ceilings were high.
Do I look out the? Can I see out the window to see how? What is it at a distance where I feel like I might get significantly injured?
Depends on how you fall, but it's probably like, I mean, they're high ceilings. I imagine it's probably 15 feet.
Yeah. Well, the fountain that we're all supposed to be meeting at is outside. Is that right?
Yeah, be on the other side though. Other side of the
Alright.
house.
Well. Do I have a? Okay. How does the defend action work? Can I defend? Finch?
So yeah, you
Finch?
can. That is absolutely. Defend. So you can help out. That would be that. You can't defend someone else though. Oh no, wait. You can defend an adjacent character, so you're not adjacent.
Oh.
You can move if you want to do that.
You think you could make it at this window here, yonder window? That's how we talk way back now.
Better than dying up here.
All right. I'll cover you. I'll keep shooting at the thing that covered Finch.
So I will allow you to do this 2 different ways, and you tell me what you'd like to do. You can do this as a help out action, which will aid another character, giving them a +1 bonus to their whatever it is that they're rolling. Because I'm kind of using that as like a distraction, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Otherwise, you can just attack.
Nah. I'll take the help out action.
All right.
It don't look like I'm hurting it at all, really, so I might as well.
Okay.
Yeah, how damaged does it look?
There's steam shooting out of it. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's an automaton. It's not like
all right.
You know, it's not quite the same as a humanoid or a monster or something.
Yeah.
So it's tough to tell. If you want, you can make a check on your turn and figure it out.
For the cost of an action.
Yep.
Okay.
It is a new round now.
Turn.
New round.
New round. Okay.
So which of you would like to go first?
We're making the decision to flee, is what it sounds
leap
like.
out the window.
Leap out the window. How high up are we?
It's like 15
Probably
feet.
15 feet.
Okay.
You can make it.
All right.
Use your knees.
Does the window look like it's gonna open easily, or do I have to?
It's broken. It's already done broke because of the
No.
automaton. Smacked it.
The window hasn't broken.
Oh, I thought the window's done
punched
broke
the frame.
itself. Oh.
The frame.
Oh, well.
Does
could
the window
shoot
look
the
like
window.
it'll open easily? Like we've got a clear egress?
You know, maybe I thought it was open. Instead of helping out, could I shoot the window open?
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought it was. I
think
thought it was
Sure.
already open because
Sure, why not?
automaton punched it. All right, I shoot the window open.
I need an attack. Give me
right.
marksmanship and mind.
Sure.
This is gonna be 2.
There's 3 successes.
The window glass shatters.
Oh, I'm so good at killing glass.
Great.
All right.
And then it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bolt over to the window. I assume I can make it in one movement with 40 foot of movement.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. And I guess the plan is just that we're gonna jump.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You want to hold hands when we do it?
I
Get out
use
the
my-
window.
I activate my spatial portal, and I activate my spatial portal, which allows me to create a 1-foot portal on a surface next to me, and I'll create another portal closer to the fight, like right next to where they are, and I'm going to scatter my caltrops and marbles under the automaton's feet by reaching through this portal in order to cover to cover her escape, and then I'm going to ready an action to jump out at the same time with her while I hang on the window.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I looked up the rules for rough terrain while I was doing this.
Okay, so you used an action to use the portal, then another action to drop the stuff. You have the movement. I don't think you have the action to assist as well.
Oh, to assist her jumping out?
Yeah. You have movement. That's all you had left.
Right. Can I just hop out the window then with that movement?
You can try,
Just jumping in
absolutely.
action? Okay. All right, I'm going to try and descend out the window.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Yeah. Okay. So this is definitely a roll, as you will try to combat roll or something out of this window. I will take either a maneuver or athletics.
Fantastic. I'm going with athletics.
Okay.
You sound really uncertain about this.
This is difficulty 2.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
Woo! Okay. Yeah. Explain how you jump out. What does it look like?
So I think rather than just jumping out blindly, I think I'm sort of like, you know, swinging out the window and at least sort of hopping, you know, trying to find some points of contact that I can sort of spring off to, something that can break my fall, something that I can either land on or
Could be a
at
shrub.
the very least. Yeah, maybe I jump from it and like, you know, maybe I hop down, grab onto like a fixture, an ornamentation on the wall, and use that to sort of
Trellis.
get me down
Maybe there's a
halfway, and
trellis.
then, yeah, a trellis, fantastic. And then I hop down the rest of the distance onto the ground and I wait for Eliza.
Excellent.
Trellis is a good word.
Yes. Okay, it's the automaton's turn. Now let's see the difficult terrain.
Yes, it is. Character takes up -1 penalty to athletics checks and attack and defense checks and must spend 10 feet of movement for every 5 feet they move.
Okay, so it costs them double.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it is going to probably try and head towards Eliza then. It's going to have to use its movement and a dash to get to you, Eliza. And then it will try and strike you.
All right. That's athletics.
Hold on. Yep. You're doing athletics. Okay, yeah, it's not a melee
Yeah,
check.
that's
It's got a
4
heavy strike.
successes.
Only one success.
Whoa,
Okay.
where am I? Can't see me.
You dodge out of the way. It's your turn now.
I'll move to leap out the window.
Okay. You're gonna.
Is that also athletics?
This will be athletics or maneuver.
Yeah, athletics it is. Oh, that's 2 successes.
That is just enough.
Oh, all right. Hop
yeah.
out the window.
Yeah. Do you grab the trellis as well? Rushing down. What do you do?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I grab all
You grab the trellis
tre-
and it begins
the
to.
trellis. Oh shit! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
The trellis like falls, but it like catches on something, and you're like just barely above the ground, and you fall to the ground.
Oh, all right. Oh.
You're outside.
Anyway, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
There hasn't been any communication from your handler.
Rise, we're
Well-
exfiltrating.
Yeah, we're taking off. Getting to the meetup at the fountain. You guys coming?
Copy that.
Okay, you all begin to rush towards the fountain. And let's have athletics checks from everybody. Difficulty will be 2.
3 successes.
2 successes.
Oh my god. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Holy shit!
God
Yeah.
teleports to the.
Pretty much.
Did everybody get it?
No, 2d6. There we go. 1 success.
Oh no!
I would like to use my Inyo.
Yeah.
Okie
'Cause I left
dokie.
your ass apparently in the dust. I was putting the fountain together. This is it.
Okay, I've got 2 now. All right. Slip will use an Inyo to succeed. Everybody gets 2 successes. You see Kai and Slip by the fountain.
I would like
You
to
guys so
have
long.
disguised myself.
You're disguised. I get the guns out. Who the hell are you?
Have I disguised myself, storyteller? Or no?
Along the way, did you use a disguise kit?
I do have one.
Okay,
which
so
gives me a +1 for disguise, but I don't need it.
right. So I'm gonna say probably not on the fly. You're trying to flee, right?
Okay.
To use the disguise kit, I think you need some time to sit with it and then properly use it. I don't think that you would have enough if you're trying to flee.
I don't have the quick disguise skill. No.
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah, it would just
Kicked away.
it'd be disguise. Whatever that falls as a mind. Disguise.
Disguise is mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
mind and disguise. Difficulty is going to be 4
4.
because they're trying to
Okay.
do this on the run.
Very well.
Are you doing like the now you see me quick change as you're like walking?
Yeah, Butler.
So that is 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah, that is enough. What do you look like?
So I have taken this giant 30-pound orb and I have wrapped it amongst my silks and my fabrics. I have along the way dragged it alongside a hedge so it's covered in dirt and foliage and maybe perhaps even half a bird's nest. I have then wrapped it around myself and shed off my blazer, and to my compatriots and anybody around me, I look like a 5'2" old lady with a hunchback.
God, you done been followed.
It is fine. I'll recognize your comrade when you see one.
No? Who are you?
That's good. Now let's go. I'll explain on the way.
I slump against whatever is solid next to me. My forearm is soaked in blood, and I look like I've been like thrown through a wall. I look really rough. Got the info. I assume you got the thing.
Yes. We're out of combat. I think I have medicine. I don't know how that works.
Don't worry about it. We have to wait.
Yeah, but if you're bleeding all over the place, that thing is gonna find us. I did not execute it.
You can hear some
No, my
police
bleeding-
whistles in the.
My bleeding's all
distance.
internal. The
Yeah, we
blood's
got-
where it's supposed to be, so just leave it.
Oh.
But can I see the thing?
Ah, yes. I usher the old lady forward.
It's time to go.
I limp towards Finch and pretend to be asking for a bowl of soup. Hands out, I don't say anything, and then I look like I'm scratching my hump, and as I do, I expose the item.
Right, I lean I lean forward to the item marker, Mikyo, and I put my seal of repossession on the item, and I'm also going to place one of my tracking devices on it and say, let's go.
Okay.
So, where are you headed?
Away.
Yeah, how did we get here?
You walked.
Okay. I mean, obviously we're going back to the place. I mean,
Safe
I
house?
will say something like, "Have you heard from?"
Yeah, we're going back to the
Handle it.
safe house.
We've got no comms from Raz. I don't know what's going on.
The last thing we heard is this is bad, and something about the one that we were fighting was using Mikyo.
All right, let's walk and talk. I think
Yes.
something's disrupting our communications.
Let's go.
Or something's happened to Raz.
So are we going back to the safe house or not?
I mean, that's all
The safe house.
we don't know what else we have. We only have this.
All right, to the safe house it is.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
shoot.
before we go, can we call cleaners, or is our device not working at all?
Raz has not communicated with you.
Oh, the cleaners is through him.
Yes.
Okay.
I turn to Finch and I say, a shadow broker. They were of the Kuromaku clan.
Really now?
Yes.
Well, that does bother me.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about this.
Would I
Yeah.
know anything
You can
more so?
So you can make a mind and knowledge check.
Yeah, I'll try for knowledge. Why not?
Okay. This will be difficulty 4.
Oh yeah, that's your clan. Ugh.
That's my clan. Difficulty 4, knowledge, 4 dice. That's 3 successes.
No.
So no go.
They used techniques only your clan could know.
I'll explain what happened. The desire. Now, as a question, was that a mental, like, not really attack, but was that a thing on my mental?
Did you?
Like a
Are you asking? Did you feel
manipulation?
something?
Yeah,
Or
because
what are
I
you trying
do
to do?
have a homeland technique that is called metacognition. You gain +2 bonus to end a mental state. Additionally, once during a each turn,
So you didn't
can
get
make a
get
skill
any conditions or anything put on you.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
no.
And I was going to explain what it was if I ever noticed, but their words, it was promises, desires, hard to resist.
That does sound like one of our techniques.
Let's get back to the safe house. Ours might be in danger. And I will run to the safe haven.
Okay.
Yep.
Or
Rush.
along the way. I mean, if you're internally bleeding, I would kind of want to help. At least help bandage or something. Give you a sensu bean. I don't know.
I'm just waving you off the whole time, like we
Okay,
don't have
okay.
time to stop and do.
But you're bleeding. You're bleeding. All right, then we go to all the way.
Bitch, don't need none of your medicine. Just rub some sand on it. You'll be fine. Don't you start using none of that wussy medicine.
I don't know how to rub sand in my ribs, but I'll do it if I can.
You got this. Just take a deep breath. See, he's fine. Fine. Finch is fine.
So,
Never believe no doctors.
as far as like medicine goes, you said you have medicine?
I have one in medicine.
Oh, you have a skill. You have a medicine
Yes.
skill, but you don't have any
Yeah.
tools. You don't have any.
I have a first aid kit on me.
That's,
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
exactly what it is. Okay. So let's see. A first aid kit. What can you do with that? Container of
I
surgical tools and
offer.
medical supplies allows a character to take 3 actions to roll a medicine check to restore a number of points of vitality equal to the successes to a character. A first aid kit can be used 10 times. So if you'd like to do that, you can take some time to try and do that.
Once we get away, maybe we, yeah, because well, I'll just keep explaining. If Finch doesn't want me to, I'm not going to force it, obviously. But I'll explain. But if we get back to the safe house and something's wrong happened, we need you in combat.
All right, fine. Let's just find somewhere discreet. What's the state of the city like? Is it high alert?
Yeah, I mean, there's alert. It's happening. Like, I mean, you can hear police whistles. There's
city?
definitely
Oh, man.
no. I mean, like the area around the manor. You can hear police whistles. Because they don't have like they have sirens, but the sirens are for like serious emergencies.
Yeah.
They would have they would probably have like they have dirigibles, and they have like searchlights and stuff. So you'd
Yeah, I would
probably
not do
see some
this.
you'd see some searchlights on the manor. Like they'd be looking around.
I wouldn't do this at the manor, obviously. I think Finch said they shoot me off multiple times, so I would just keep bugging them as we get closer to the safe house.
It's like
Yeah, I think
it's probably about 2 a.m. at this point. As you're moving through the streets. So most people are like off the streets, but you can hear like police whistles and stuff like that. And there may be a few people that seem to be curious, but most people are asleep.
If we're
Eliza
taking,
looks on in judgment.
if we're taking time to stop and breathe and stuff like that, and I will definitely help. And or if I'm shoot off, I will just focus and get a key point back.
no. I think once we're clear of like the immediate area that I relent. I let you take a look. It's like we could take a look at that thing to make sure if I've put a device on it, someone else might have put something on it as well. You know what I mean? Double check, make sure they're not using that to track us.
Good plan.
So you also still have your tracker on the Futakuchijin as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm checking my Dragon Ball radar to see if I see if she's still in like the area of the manor at present.
She is.
What? She's still back at the manor. Okay.
They did not pursue. I believe the veil is as important to them as it is to us. However, I do believe... Did we find out that the lady of the house was in fact this Futakuchijin, this two-faced yokai?
I don't
believe
think
it's
she...
not.
No, she's not. She's not the demon.
I
It's
see.
something else. I put the track on her. She can't be in two places at once. I mean, maybe she can, I don't know, but not to my knowledge. But I did recover some things about the yokai collaborators, the information that Raz wanted me to get.
Now, the one eating all the hors d'oeuvres, that was a two-faced demon? That's the one?
Correct.
That's the one.
Oh, well, it can't be the lady of the house on account of everybody in the ballroom was talking about how the lady of the house was going to come by into the ballroom while hors d'oeuvre lady was already there.
Very well. Interesting.
The mouth demon is connected to Vance Calloway. I'm assuming I have some time to actually look at the information I retrieved now.
Slip, do you give the first aid kit to Kai to apply first aid?
Yes.
Okay.
I do offer it. I have marked it already.
Sure.
Put
Okay.
Flintstone band-aids one.
The first aid kit requires a medicine check, and you restore a number of points of vitality equal to the successes that you roll.
Ah, this is gonna be fun.
And it can be used up to 10 times, so somebody keep track of that. You have 10 uses of it.
Oops. So 2d6. Ew. Nothing.
0.
Next.
You only have 2d6? I
Don't poke
don't
it.
mind. I could probably do it myself.
Oh, that's what I was asking. Okay, cool. Well, I did it again and got
So
a...
two uses. The second one, you get 3 successes,
3.
so you can restore 3 vitality, Finch.
All right, I'm looking a lot better, a lot more integrated at this time.
I'm just putting band-aids in
How many more bandages before you would say you are completely integrated?
What? Like one?
Oh.
Just one? Okay, then I shall not
But you might want to get the lady.
How are you doing? Is that a cough? I can bandage
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I start taking off, unbuttoning, showing where the wounds. I'm fine. I don't need no healing or nothing. I don't never
Horrible
need
bruises underneath.
bandages. Completely showing off all the horrible bruises. Yeah, I'm fine.
You're not
So it's
fine.
a
I don't
very
see
big
dirt.
robot.
Like
There's no dirt
purple
on
and
it.
yellow, and you see like you see like a fist print into the where this automaton hit her.
Clavicle may or may not have a hairline fracture. It's fine.
Okay. Average 2 resistance check.
So it's a
you showed
medicine. It's a medicine check for this.
Okay. 1 second. I first of all
I hand
need
you
to
some dirt.
roll /3d6. That's 2d6, sorry. /roll 3d6.
Just roll one more. Oh,
No,
never
but
mind.
I am shy and she showed her body, and so I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk.
Oh my god.
Relax, it ain't even my ankles.
Silently, I then begin to help to heal. So it is, let's see, 3 plus my medicine, so 46. No successes here.
I'm sure you
I'll
know how
try
to
one
use
more
that
time.
thing.
I knew never not to trust no doctors.
I
You know
brought it
what
here.
happens? I think when you get the Band-Aid stuck to itself and you can't pull it apart, and it just you're like, son of, throw it out.
Eliza looks on in judgment.
Believe me, I am a professional. I pull out another bandage, and then I go at it, and I believe that is then 4 successes.
Yeah, all right, great.
Healed for 4 vitality.
Did that come from your mouth?
Yeah, Eliza looks completely fine. See, I told you I was fine. Didn't hardly need no bandages or nothing. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay. Is everyone good to go now?
Yeah, we're all good. I'd have been fine eventually.
We'll say this takes you probably like 10 minutes or something to get people
8 of
sort
which is trying to convince Eliza to get treated.
Okay. So you begin your journey back to the safe house, which is probably within like a half-hour walk or so. Make it there. outside, this safe house is probably like an old warehouse, I imagine. And outside, you can see signs of a struggle.
I would like to roll awareness.
Okay. Mind and awareness. Difficulty will be 3.
It's a 3 successes.
Okay. You're looking around for what?
I'd like to see who the attackers was and if whether or not they're still here.
Okay. So, when you
I'd like to Batman style reconstruct
no,
the crime scene.
No, when you
in 3 dimensions.
when you begin to look around, and you see the outside here, I imagine it's not readily apparent that something went wrong here, but you find a little bit of blood outside.
Hey, whoa, look at that. Does it look like human blood?
It does.
Tastes like human blood?
It does.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, it's human
Interesting
blood.
technique.
Is it still warm?
It is.
Ooh, it's just happened. Alright, get your voices down. It's just happened.
The
Whoever
Handler. Sorry, is our handler a yokai or a person?
person.
Okay.
Yeah, well. And his assistant was a robot. As far as I know, they don't bleed human blood.
Hmm.
Most of the time, anyway.
As you begin to look around here, Eliza, you find this blood. You find what appears to be there's probably like a broken lamppost or something. You can see there's some glass around, and there is slashes.
A major gas leak.
Well, no, there's slashes in the lamppost. You
Alright.
can see that there's like markings on it.
Huh.
It almost looks like the lamppost was cut cleanly through.
Wow.
Metal lamppost.
Yeah, somebody cut this lamppost off. You see these scratch marks right here. I bet it was that automaton. What was helping him.
In this mess, I would like to analyze the scene to see if
So just to be clear, this is outside. You haven't gone in yet.
outside. We haven't gone into the office yet, so this is not necessarily to do with our handler. Okay. But it is where the blood is. Would you say that this might be on a patrol path for a guard, or or is it just outside in the open? I want to know who was harmed, or at least have a guess.
There was a guard outside. You do not see them.
This might have been the guard. I look around to see if there are any drag marks around. If they were killed, the body would have been disposed.
Mind and awareness.
Mind and awareness. I should memorize this, but I have not yet. My mind is 3, my awareness is 1, so it's 4d6.
His mind is full of phlegm.
My mind is diseased. 4d6.
Ooh, that's 3
2
ones and a
successes.
6. Not enough, unfortunately. You don't see
Okay.
any drag marks.
Very well.
I would like to go stealth. And once I do that,
Well, see
I would
Kai
like
begin to crouch.
stick to the shadows, and I would like to make my way towards the safe house to see if there was any damage done to the door and any entryways, windows, you name it.
So, a cursory glance, Eliza found the blood, and then Slip began to look around for a guard, because there was a guard posted when you first came into the safe house and when you left. And now you are investigating the entryway as stealthily as you can. That's another probably an awareness. Let me just see. Hold on one second. Might be a better thing you can roll here. Yeah, I think it's just awareness again.
Okay.
Mind and awareness.
Do I have to make a stealth roll or no?
Not at the moment. Okay, 3 successes. It does not look like entry was forced.
Is it open?
The door is open.
Hmm.
And I mean, the door is actually ajar.
Yeah, ajar.
Sorry.
We gotta get in there, check on Raz.
Yes. Finch, you have a container, yes?
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind putting this item in the container?
Will the item fit in the container?
I don't
I do
know.
not know.
I don't know how big the container can hold.
Yeah, it's kind of loosely described, but I've sort of pictured as like a sort of like leather, like rectangular case, like slung across the back is sort of how I envision it. So, containing the collapsed rifle and not much else at the moment. But I can hold on to it for you. If that's what you want.
I'm just wondering, but it's okay. I was unaware that it wasn't magical or concealing of some sort. Never mind. I shall keep it. I shall utilize it in my disguise, perhaps.
Why can't I find this again?
I think it
Just
does
named
have
container.
right?
Yeah. Armory pamphlet is where it is under. This bag,
got it.
box, or chest can carry and conceal items. Items without concealable or highly concealable traits placed in a container are considered concealed until it's opened or investigated.
Yeah, I think it could fit. I don't see why not. It doesn't make it.
All right.
It doesn't make it lighter or anything. It's not like a bag of holding. So it's still heavy. It's still like 30 pounds. This thing.
How much is 30 pounds?
So how many pounds per
barbell?
kilo?
13 kilograms. Okay. All right. Sure. Sure. No problem. I'll take it off. Oh, no worries. Got it. And put it in the container.
Are
As
you
we
sure?
discussed. Yeah. No. I'm fine. I got it.
The door's open. And I do this over comms, not out loud. I don't know how far away everyone is.
Okay. Do
I
you
would
all
like-
head inside?
I definitely do stealth.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to drop my old lady hunchback disguise and change it for something else.
I'll also be stealthed.
Because I am not a master of stealth the way they are. I am a master of disguise.
Okay.
And for sneaking, I'm sneaking.
Okay. I'll take stealth rolls from the people that are stealthing and disguise from Slip.
Ooh, that's 3 successes.
That's 1 success from myself.
All success.
Wow. Kai,
There's one more for me.
you got 6 successes.
I like the shadows.
Yep.
Because I roll this extra is for the disguise kit I have. So I have
4.
4 successes.
All right. So I think what happens here is, Finch, you probably maybe you catch yourself like on a nail or something, like as you're, against the wall, and you just make like a little sound.
With the added weight of this thing, I'm not used to moving with it, so I get thrown off a little bit. Absolutely.
Yeah. Make like a little bit of noise as you're moving. As you begin to go through this warehouse, you can see not really anything is disturbed. You begin to look through, you see stuff kind of in the same place or like similar places as to when you left, and you begin to make your way towards the meeting room, I guess, where you initially set up the plan for this investigation. Nobody's here. Nobody's moving about the safe house.
I don't like this.
Any signs of struggle?
Make an awareness check, please, Kai.
Come on, detectives. My awareness sucks.
I'd like to look around too.
All right, let's see. It's a 3.
I got 3 successes.
2. I don't know what the difficulty was.
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Awareness is my bag. Can I try?
you can, yeah.
All right. Just 2.
Okay. What was the highest one?
3.
2?
I
3.
think 3.
I got
Are
3.
we all rolling?
You can if you'd like.
Okay. So that's 46. That's 5
Oh.
successes.
Wow.
Slip. There
Yes.
are no signs of a struggle here.
There is no struggle. No blood. No scuffle. No oil, even from an automaton.
Oh no. Does this look like a trap to me?
It's a cuckoo. Inside job.
I think it was Erasmus. I think it was that guy and his goddamn automaton robot girlfriend. I think it was, on account of how else could it happened if there was no struggle in here? They just went willingly, and then there's human blood outside. It's like the call's coming from inside the house.
We didn't give them any information, did we? Finch?
No, not
I mean-
yet. I mean, unless he was looking through my eyes while I was doing it.
He would have been, would he not?
Yeah, he would have been.
Was he asking
mean-
for anything specific?
He just told me to get the information, and I did like he asked. I don't think I uploaded it to him.
Ah,
I don't think I sent it to him. I just have a copy.
very well.
What does the manual say for a handler going missing? We are now rogue agents?
No, we are not rogue agents. However, we must report to someone. I say we go back to headquarters proper.
Yeah, but
Works
how?
for me.
There are multiple in each realm. Steel Court should have one.
Yeah, would I know where the headquarters is for my homeland?
So, you absolutely would. You would each know where the headquarters is, especially for your homelands. You've not checked the meeting room that you set all this up in.
Oh, okay.
Everybody,
I thought that's where we were. I'm
everywhere
sorry.
else has been checked. You've been
Hmm.
making your way there.
Right. There is but one place to check last.
All right.
Let's say ready ourselves.
I got the guns out.
I think what I shall do in this situation, then, is I put my left hand in front of me, right fist on top. Mikyo! Jufku! And then I make another duplicate of myself as 2 disguised slips appear adjacent to me. And I send one through the door into the meeting room.
Okay. Inside the meeting room, you see a scene very familiar to you. Sort of mess that was the planning stages of this masquerade. On the counter, where I guess you had like a war room kind of table, you know, where you had all of the paperwork and things laid out with the manor and all that.
Hmm.
On this war room table, you see a familiar looking symbol. It says note. It looks like it's just like a folded, like a tent card. And there is a symbol on the tent card. It is of the Shadow Scar Agency.
Curious. I will my duplicate to turn it over leaf.
Upon opening this, you can see a note that says, "Attention agents. This warehouse has been compromised. You are to make your way to the nearest headquarters at your earliest convenience. And it is signed at the bottom. Sorry, I'm making sure that I don't screw this up.
Who's the letter from? Who's the letter from? What's it
Trying
say?
to read, it's got a funny signature. It's...
Read Gooder. Read Gooder.
I don't understand why they would sign off in cursive.
I'm sorry, I lost the page. I know.
It's tore off on the bottom. Oh no.
Listen, I am from 5th Street. I cannot read Nihongo.
You see, it says, Director Yamana.
Oh.
It's from the director himself.
Would we all know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
All right.
Top of the food chain.
Yeah. Wow. Huh.
And the Zodiac report to him.
How did the letter get here?
So the top brass came all the way down to the warehouse here, left a message, and then left?
Perhaps a duplicate like mine.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Well, we cannot delay. Nor can we ignore orders.
Correct. Upon reading the fact that we have been compromised, you see me again make the Kai symbol, again fist over palm. Mikio, kao no nai! And my face starts to warp, and then again look plain. Even with the bandaged face, you can't make out what I look like once you look away, as I have now obscured myself from any recording devices.
We can trust this card, right?
It's going back to the headquarters. Only a fool would attack there.
Guess we get moving then.
I think Flick is asking about the authenticity of the card itself.
Anybody know director personally?
I have never met them.
Anybody ever seen a letter from the director? Do we know that that's what his handwriting looks like?
As a Genin, no. I've only seen them once in passing.
Anybody got any special magic to say whether or not the letter's legitimate?
Is the letter brought to us? I can see if there's any illusions on it.
Yeah, there you go.
I passed the letter over. More so my duplicate does. To Kai.
Alright, I do hand symbols. I say, Kami no me. Migi. And then I will look at the letter. And I did God right eye. I can see through any illusions. See if it has any influence of magic, possession with the 50 feet.
You can see that there is clearly an illusion here.
Oh.
As you see with this God's eye, you see this illusion, and underneath you can see a different note. And it says, "Sorry, I had to cut all communications. I am at the headquarters right now. We have a major problem." And it's signed, and this is all written in Erasmus's handwriting that you've seen now a few times. We need to go to 5th Street. Go to the headquarters immediately. We will open a rift upon your arrival.
So we go to Steel Court or Fifth Street? Because that's the Fifth Street's in a different realm, right?
Yeah, we go to the head.
Is my realm.
Go to headquarters and then we go to Fifth Street.
We have to go
We shall
now,
use the-
fast.
All right, let's go.
I will explain on the way. Knowing that this place has been compromised, I will not make any kind of audibles. I'll put my visor back on. So we must head to headquarters immediately. And then I will rush out the door.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
It takes you some time to get to headquarters. There's probably like there's a train that I think runs, but I'm guessing it doesn't run at night in London. There's probably like a time where you have to wait. So it's probably gonna be, you're probably not gonna get there until morning.
I'll explain on the way. We have such flawless time.
Making your way back to headquarters. It takes a few hours, but you get there. Upon arrival, you go through the front desk and such, which is, of course, maintaining a veil. So everything is very much in theme with this sort of steelpunk Victorian London atmosphere. They bring you through and sort of check your credentials, make sure that you're who you say you are. And eventually you make your way into the headquarters proper. Various agents moving about from various clans. You've been here before, all of you. Finally,
I believe, yes.
you meet up with Erasmus in a... It's not an interrogation room, but it's probably like a private meeting room. Erasmus is waiting for you. Penny, his automaton, is with him. And you're all kind of like brought in there after a moment of waiting.
Is everyone all right? I know things got a bit hairy there. I had to cut communications. Things are more dire than you think.
How about you just tell us what happened?
Are you familiar with the Hollow Eye Society?
Are we familiar with the Hollow Eye Society?
I will take a knowledge roll, and this will be difficulty 4.
Oh, what you say? Let me see if I got some knowledge.
I got 1. Who are you people?
Oh, I got 2 in there. Oh, goodness. Man, he did mention them when we were in combat.
Difficulty 4. I only got a 2.
A 1. But he said 4. Yeah, I know.
Said 4.
Yeah, ain't none of us never heard of him before.
That's good. That's good. I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you. But you've all been briefed that once you've become a Shadow Scar agent, there is no going back. We are all taught that the secrets that we learn, just about anyone be willing to kill for. However, there are cases that agents go rogue. Unfortunately, the Hollow Eye Society consists of groups of people that were once Shadow Scar agents. They have all of our secrets, and they are extremely dangerous.
You hear the door open, and in walks 3 people. One of which, Slip, you recognize immediately as the director of the Shadow Scar Agency. two guards.
I clear my throat and stand up and say nothing.
I look towards Finch. I won't say anything, but I'm gesturing to their bag.
I nod. I take out the crystalline core and set it on the desk.
Have you all met the director?
So I'm at a distance. Never met.
Haven't had the pleasure.
The director inclines his head.
I am Director Yamana.
Very old man wearing very clean Japanese attire. His glasses and a is it a Van Dyke that has the mustache and the beard?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. But he has just that
The little
part of the
goatee,
beard.
the
He doesn't
pointy
have
one.
the beard on the jaw.
Mm.
The goatee and the mustache. And he says,
This information that you have found tonight is very dangerous, unfortunately. Especially for Genin. I believe you have run into a member of the Hollow Eye Society tonight. We believe that your safe house was compromised. There is evidence that a recording device was found. All of you may be compromised. Your identities known to the Hollow Eye Society. He takes a bow and he says, "We have failed you. The agency is sorry. Please accept my apologies. I thought it most important to come out myself and bring you this apology. I must ask more of you, however. Are you willing to take on a dangerous mission?
Dangerous missions are the only ones we can do.
Then you must travel through the rift and head to 5th Street. We believe we may have found one of the Hollow Eye safe houses. We are going to need your team to investigate.
I put a hand up.
You have a question.
Yes. Forgive me. I must ask. Is this an investigation mission, an infiltration mission, or something else?
A good question. Let me lay it out for you.
everybody. We have a new show starting on Friday called Non-Effort. Make sure you check it out. It's taking over for Non-Canon. There is no episode of Non-Canon this Friday, but we have Non-Effort. That's going to be me, Brad, and PB talking about, well, whatever the fuck we feel like. It's going to happen on Friday. Make sure you're there. Peace out. Bye.